Good morning everybody. I don't know why I look like I'm wearing purple leggings because I'm most definitely not. These are black. I think it's probably because the sun is shining so bright that it's kind of making everything a little bit orangey and making the lighting a little bit weird. But it is Wednesday today and I thought I would take you along on the day with me. We're going to have an autumnal day at home, do various autumnal things. So I thought I'd bring you along with me and vlog it. I'm on a dog walk at the moment. Again, the dogs look slightly odd colours because of the sunshine, but it's a beautiful, slightly cold but sunny blue sky autumnal morning, which is my favourite weather at this time of year. I don't mind the cold as long as it's not raining and as long as the sun is shining and the sky is blue, which is what we have today. So this is how I'm starting the day, on a lovely autumnal dog walk, and then we shall go home and make pancakes, but you'll see that in a few seconds, so just bear with me. I think he wants to say hello. I'm not sure why, but he's just suddenly stopped. There we go. I think he just wanted to say good morning to you all. So there you go. Reggie says morning. Billy's busy having the time of his life on his dog walk, which is his favourite time of day. I don't feel like the camera is doing it justice as to how nice like the weather is today. Like there is literally not a single cloud in the sky. Okay, you can kind of see a little bit better there. The sky is so bright blue, but like when I'm facing this way, because the sun is shining directly into the camera, it just can't really like capture how nice it is, but it is so nice. I was going to film clips with my face in, but the sun, although it's nice and sunny, it's making me look like Casper the Ghost because it's washing me out and just like, it's not a cute look. So that's why you're just seeing my feet, unfortunately, because this is currently how my face is looking. I mean, it doesn't look too bad like that. I don't know why I'm holding my hand above my eyes and I've literally got sunglasses on my head. But like with my full face, I just look like a plump marshmallow, which wasn't really the vibe I was going for this morning, but anyway. This is where, here he goes, the dogs go swimming every morning. Reggie normally would go because he had an operation last week, so he can't go in water, but Billy goes in that side, which is like the deep end, and as you can see, he kind of like wallows in it and swims in it, and then the other side of this stick, you can't really see it, is like more of a shallow end, which Reggie normally goes in and he like paddles in it, and it's like their little personal swimming pool, and they go in it every single morning that they do this walk. So I thought I'd share that with you, and now I need to quickly move out the way because I know you're about to come out, aren't you? And he's going to shake all over me. There we go. BRB. It is now 9 o'clock, we are back from the dog walk, and as you can tell we are in the kitchen because I thought we'd have like a very, I say we, it's just me. I thought oh, ignore the dishwasher, it was, someone put the dishwasher on a couple of minutes ago basically. I didn't want the rumble and the jumble of the dishwasher going on in the background, so I put it on pause and it keeps beeping to remind me that I put it on pause, but anyway, just ignore that. But yeah, I thought I'd have like an autumnal sort of breakfast for my autumnal day at home. So for breakfast I'm gonna have some maple bacon pancakes because I thought that was so autumnal and I haven't had them in ages, so that is what I'm going to go on with making. Let's just get on with it because I'm hungry. It's 9 o'clock, I've not eaten yet today. Let's get going. I've never actually made these pancakes before, I don't think. I remember I made them once with a friend, but I don't know whether like she made them or we made them or whether I made them. But like I normally go for like a crepe, thin pancake basically. I normally prefer them over American ones. But having said that, I feel like you have to have these kind of pancakes for maple and bacon. And now that they're cooking, this is what they're looking like. I'm actually really feeling them today. Like I'm feeling them more than I am a crepe, a thin pancake. The pancake's almost ready. I don't really know what happened to these. I obviously left them on too long, but I left them on like the same amount as these ones, but these have cooked a lot quicker. I'm not too sure why, but I've got like my little pancake stack here. The bacon is done, so once these are done, I'm going to stack them on there, and then I can eat my breakfast, which I'm excited about because I'm getting really hungry, and these are smelling delicious. This is my complete little pancake stack. Add on top the bacon like so. Oh my god, these actually look so good. And then for the final bit, the maple syrup on top. I've not had maple syrup in so long, as you can probably tell, because that was just a new one that I've like taken the little filmy thing off, and I'm excited about this. That is now my breakfast complete. I don't really feel like the camera is doing this justice. Like it actually looks so good in person. I'm gonna sit and eat this at the kitchen table, watching a little bit of TikTok probably. Hopefully there'll be loads of like autumnal things on my TikTok to make me feel even more autumnal, autumnal, and then we shall go from there. breakfast is now complete, but before I go upstairs and get all my stuff up there, I want to make a coffee, and I got these the other day. I can't remember, oh they are in here. I got these the other day, these like ghost ice cube molds, so I thought I'd use them to make my coffee this morning. This is the first time with me using them, so I'm very excited. This is like what they look like, so they're meant to have little faces on them, and then they kind of float out at the bottom, so I'm excited to see what they look like. Reggie wants one because he loves ice cubes, so I'll probably have to give him one. But I thought I'd make like an iced maple latte, a bit like the Starbucks one, because I'm really enjoying that at the moment, but not going to cost me £5. So I've got the maple syrup again, and I'm going to make a coffee, quickly do that, and then we'll go upstairs and go from there. This is now the moment of truth to see what these look like. I really hope that they, oh my god, it just flew out of me. I hope that they look good. Okay, they kind of do look good, to be fair. Like, you can kind of see, this is really hard to hold because it's so slippery, but you can kind of see the eye indentations. I feel like it showed up, there you go, can you see them? And then it kind of flounces at the bottom, but it's literally melting so much in my hand. But it's kind of cute, like, it does kind of work. Oh my god, why do they just fly out everywhere? This is the completed coffee, which I have ended up making way too milky because I pressed the wrong button on the coffee machine and made too small of a coffee basically, so it's super milky, but oh well. That is my iced salted maple latte, very milky latte, complete. And now I'm going to go upstairs and we shall do the next thing on the list of things to do today. We are now upstairs in my office. I've added another shot to my coffee because it honestly tasted like I was drinking baby milk, not baby milk. Milk that babies would drink. I felt like a baby drinking milk basically. I don't know if I've just worded that really badly, but anyway, I've made my coffee a little bit nicer and I'm going to drink this whilst I decorate my office because as you can see it's looking pretty lackluster with autumnal decorations, so I thought we would decorate my office for autumn today. I feel a little bit late doing it. I'm not going to lie, I have had some autumnal cushions on the sofa which I've just taken off to then put back on for the video, I'm not going to lie, but the rest of the office needs doing as well. So next up on today's autumnal list, autumnal thing to do on my autumnal day at home is decorating my office while drinking my coffee. So that is what we're going to do now. I did have a summary cushion on here in the middle which said hello sunshine, hello summer, something like that, but that has already gone up in the loft. Like, it is cold outside, the summer cushion has gone, but pretend that I've moved the summer cushion out of the way to then put the autumn cushions in. I'm going to move these because I normally have them on there but I don't actually need them because I have these two big cushions, I was going to call them pillows, two big cushions to put on instead. These I got from George at Asda last year online. They're just like beige with like a little orange trim because I then got this one to match. It's like beige again with the orange trim and it's so cute because it says hey there pumpkin on it. So that one is just going to go in the middle like that. I mean, my sofa is now completely covered in cushions and you can only sit here or sit here because you can't really sit here because of how many cushions there are, but it's only me that ever sits on the sofa anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I have those, but then I also have these two little pumpkins and I don't really know where to put them or what to do with them. I mean, I could put them in my room because last year I had these cushions on my bed because I didn't have my office at that point. So I could do that and put the pumpkins on here, but I kind of like these, I don't know. I have been putting this one here for like videos because I just have obviously like me in that corner, but I feel like then with this it looks a little bit weird, and then this one, I don't know what I'm doing with this one, like where is this going? I don't know, let's just chuck it there for now. I think we'll come back to the sofa because those pumpkins are throwing me off. I'm just going to chuck that there like that for now. That does not look good, but we'll come back to that. Next up we have my desk. Ignore all this. This is just some things I've piled up to film a Zara haul tomorrow, so just ignore that. Here's the coffee with the added shot. So this is my current desk setup. I'm not loving it. My desk is absolutely giant and I feel like I need something in the middle here, but the problem is I have like a slanted wall here with like a nice slanted window and stuff, but it makes it a little bit tricky because there's not that much height here in order for me to put things. But anyway, that's the story for another day. But this is like my current desk setup, very neutral of course, but I've got a couple of autumnal bits. Oh, that was a horrible noise. I've got a couple of autumnal bits to add into it. So mum got me this pumpkin the other day. It was £3. I don't know why it was reduced because it's not broken and there was loads of them reduced. I don't really get why because it's still obviously autumn, but this was reduced to £3, so I need to take the sticker, bear with, let me take the sticker off this. And then I'm going to move one of these and also move that, and then the pumpkin can sit on top of here, which I think looks really cute. I'm not sure about this guy. I like him, but I don't really like him there. It's not really working, but I'm just going to leave him there for now because I don't really know where else to put him. And then this one, no, I'm not going to put that there because I also have these. I've got my 2 autumnal candles, so I think I'm going to put this on here. I need to stick this pumpkin back on, which is why that is sat there, but I think something like that will do. I mean, this isn't perfect. We're just working with what we've got here. So now I need to put this somewhere, and I'm not sure where he's going because there's not really much room. I mean, I could put him there, but I'm not sure. I feel like that's a little bit of a pumpkin-y overload with these like little plastic orange pumpkins. I don't know where you're going, Mr. Pumpkin Spice, but you're gonna go somewhere, okay? And this one, I think this I'll just put, do you know what? I'm just going to put this one tucked in behind here because when this is like pushed back, you can't see it. And then it means it's hidden, but I don't have to try and find somewhere to store it until after autumn or whatever. So that is currently the desk. I mean, it's very, very plain and boring, but it's a little bit something extra. I don't know where to put this. You can just, no, it just isn't working there unless I swap that with that. But I quite like the white. I'm gonna leave that for now. We're gonna move on to the next thing because I'm already stressed about this. Next up, we are gonna do some arts and crafts, and I'm so excited about this. Basically, oh my god, I saw this on the 25th of August. I've just noticed. I basically saw this TikTok of this ghost cushion, which I really, really want, but one, it's really hard to get your hands on. Like, people are trying to get it and it's just like not available, and 2, it's only sold in America, and I don't live in America, so like we've got quite a few issues going on. Like, even if I booked a flight to America, am I guaranteed to get it? No, because it's hard to get your hands on. So I thought I could definitely make this. This is basically the little ghost thing. That's the TikTok I saw it on. Like I said, I saw it on the 25th of August. That seems like ages ago. And I did find it on Etsy. Someone was selling it, and it was £148.90, which I thought was slight daylight robbery. That is another picture of it. And then I suddenly thought, like, do you know what? I'm so not arts and craftsy, but I'm sure I could make that myself because I have this cushion, which I got like maybe last year. I can't really remember. It's from Pretty Little Thing, I think it was, and it's one of those like knot cushions, but I'm kind of bored of it now. Like, it's just like, I don't use it for anything. I kind of hide it under my duvet because I don't really want it on my bed. And then I suddenly thought, why don't I actually make use of this? We're going to do like a DIY, upcycle, give this a second life thing. So I got that. And then from Dunelm, I got this like blanket throw thing. This is like a little sticker on it because it's click and collect, which, I'm not being funny, but why have we stuck a sticker? Oh, there we go. It's not too bad. I was going to say, why have we stuck a sticker on a fluffy blanket? Like, that's not a good idea. So I have this because it's a very similar like texture to what that duvet, to what that cushion it looks like. I have a hot glue gun, and I also have some black felt to make the eyes on it. And because I'm basically thinking, right, that ghost cushion just looks like this duvet draped over this, and I was gonna do this on my desk so we had a flat surface, a wipeable surface, but now I fancy doing it here, so we're just gonna do some DIY on a white sofa because obviously that's a really good idea. My only concern with this is the cutting it, because we don't need that. I've never cut this kind of, oh, this is actually kind of lovely. I could just like put this over me, just sit here and watch a film for the rest of the day because that sounds delightful, but I shan't. I mean, I will have quite a lot of this blanket left, I imagine. So I'm thinking, like, put that underneath, and then it kind of, oh yeah, that's gonna work. It kind of like drapes over. Do you see the vision? The only thing is I need to cut it, and I'm worried slightly about like frayed edges and stuff. I don't want that end because it's got a label on it, so let's do it this way. Let me just grab some scissors. Bear with. I have the scissors and I also have my black felt. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I might as well just go for it. Oh, actually, I think this material is gonna cut a lot better than I had expected. I didn't know how easy it would be to cut, but these IKEA scissors, got them in a 2-pack, I think they were like £1.65, are cutting this like an absolute dream. Hold them up just to check. Oh god, that is looking fantastic. Okay, I've cut it. I'm scared to pick it up to see what it looks like, but this is the moment of truth. Oh my god, that is actually, that is fantastic. Well, he's shedding a little bit, this material is. On the bits where I've cut it, it's shedding quite a lot. So I'm going to need to get the hoover up here in a bit, but other than that, I think that looks so good. And now for the eyes, I literally just need to cut 2 sort of ovals, and then I just stick the whole thing together, and Bob's your uncle, you've got yourself a little ghost cushion. I think that is quite a good shape. And then I need to decide like which side is the best, because that's going to be the side. I think I'll go with this side because it's got like the stitching detail on it from where the blanket was. And then, oh my god, okay, I've not stuck it on yet, but it's kind of holding in place. That is fantastic. That is so good. I think that's kind of the shape that I want, maybe a little bit smaller, but yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, and then I'm gonna use this as like a little template to do the other ones so that they match, and then I'm gonna just hot glue gun it, and then I'm done. Ta-da! Okay, that is the second one done. They are gonna be pretty much the exact same because I've used it as like a little template. And then if I just push that on there and push that, that is fantastic. That is exactly, well, pretty much. I mean, this bit's a little bit short, but that's fine because that's going to be sat on the back. Like, it'll be sat like this. And I mean, this is a little bit too long, so I'm going to pull it back, which will make the other bit a bit shorter. I need to just rearrange it a little bit better. But for the most part, that is it done. And look how flipping cute that is. This is my completed ghost. I am so happy with this. I feel like this, some people will be like, what the hell, a 2-year-old could have made that, but like, it does look exactly how I wanted it to. So I've just saved myself so much money and I'm so happy about it. But I feel like I should name him. I feel like he deserves a name. So like, give me some suggestions down below. In case anybody cares, I've just glue gunned the eyes on, and I've like glue gunned the 4 not corners, because it's a sphere, isn't it? Sphere, I don't know how you say that word. I've glue gun like a little point on each side because I don't want it to be too stuck, because it's meant to be kind of flowy like a ghost. So I've just stuck a couple bits to keep it in place, but not too much. And I'm now just going to quickly glue gun this little pumpkin back on my candle because it broke off, and then we're going to go to another DIY little arts and crafts in a second. So I'll do this and then I'll come back. Next up on the DIY arts and crafts agenda, this is actually the last thing on the arts and crafts agenda. This is not an episode of Art Attack, do not panic. I have some air drying clay and some white paints because I saw again another TikTok of this like ceramic white ghost that this girl had made and was selling, but then she like released them and they all sold out because she only had like 15 and they all sold out, and I really wanted one. And then I thought, why don't I just make one myself, because I've had this air dry clay in the cupboard for ages and I've had this white paint in the cupboard for ages. So I thought, let's put 2 and 2 together and just give it a go and see how it turns out. So I'm obviously not going to be able to paint it today because it's going to take a while to dry. So I don't really know why I've got the paint out of the cupboard right now, because I'm not going to need it till like Saturday. But anyway, so I'm going to try and make like a little ghost. I don't know why everything is ghost themed today. We've had ghost ice cubes, we've had my ghost cushion, and now we've got a ceramic ghost. It's just a ghost kind of day for some reason. I'm going to try and make like a little ceramic ghost thing, but this I am going to do at my desk and not on the white sofa, because I feel like that's probably a recipe for disaster. This is the kind of thing I'm going for. So this is the TikTok that I saw. It's by Sleone or Cleone Ceramics, I'm not too sure how you say it, but if you want to like buy one, this is the girl that made them and came up with them. This is, I'm not sure if I'm going to do any pumpkin things. She's done like a variety of them with like different things. I kind of like that one, but I don't know if that's a little bit too far out my extremes. This is her page, by the way, but they sell out really quickly, which is why I'm making mine. That's a little bit of ASMR for you. Try not to open this little plastic bag. Let's just go with that. I have had a sudden mind blank as to what kind of shape a ghost is. I suppose I just need to like, why is it not like shaping? It's not like, I don't know. I've had this for quite a while, so I don't know if it's like too dried out, but like it doesn't feel dried out, but like it's not sticking together. I have got some water in a very appropriately themed mug, because I think if I like put some water in there, it might stick to itself better. I don't really know. This might be a bit more of a fail. I mean, the ghost cushion was such a success, and that was the thing that I wanted to work out the most. So if this doesn't work, I'm not going to be too annoyed. I don't really know what this technique is that I'm doing. I'm just squishing it, but it seems to be kind of working. I now need to like work on the shape of the ghost. I might have to rule this one out, because this just isn't working. Like, why is it all cracky and not sticking together? Are you too dried out? Potentially. I mean, that shape isn't awful, but it's so cracked and everything. Like, that definitely shouldn't look like that. Wow, look at that technique. I'm going to try and make a tiny, tiny one instead, because this big one is just not going right for me. I've ended up just making a little baby small one, because the giant one, I just can't get it to not look like an octopus, and I'm really struggling with it. So I thought if I make a smaller one, the flaws on it will be less noticeable, and I feel like I can kind of get away with that. So I'm just going to finish it off, but my camera battery's flashing, and also like no one wants to see me doing clay for like 25 minutes. Like this is not Blue Peter. But I'm thinking once he's done, he can sit there and he'll be kind of cute. My camera's just like all over the shop, not focusing. This is what I've ended up going with, because the big the big ghost was just not working. So I've ended up making these 3 little mini ones, which I think are kind of cute actually. And I wanted them to be slightly different sizes, because I'm thinking they can either go here. Yes, I still have the coffee, it's gone super watery and it's disgusting. I am a bad human being. But I'm thinking they're kind of cute. So that is that. Not quite what we intended. I'm now gonna tidy this all up, and then I was going to do some baking. Let me just turn you around a second. I was also going to do some baking in this video, but I feel like I've done a lot of like making things. Like I've made the pancakes and then I've made the arts and crafty bits. So I just don't know whether anyone will want to see any more making things, because that's quite a lot of making and baking and stuff already for one video. So I think I might leave the baking out from today. I mean, we've got so many cookies and stuff downstairs anyway that really I don't need to bake today. It was just I kind of wanted to, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do it another day, save it for another like autumnal video, because I feel like you're probably sick of seeing me make things now. So now I don't really know what to do. It's midday and I hadn't really planned anything else to do autumn-wise today other than baking, and then I've just got loads and loads of editing to do and some packing for Ibiza that I need to do, which is not autumnal whatsoever. It's very, very summery. So I'm going to do those bits. If I end up doing anything else autumnal today, I will vlog it. I mean, I could carry this on as like a daily vlog, but I'm kind of thinking like I want to keep it autumnal vibes, and 1, watching me edit isn't very interesting, and 2, packing for Ibiza is not autumnal. So if I end up doing anything else autumny today, I'll include it in here. If not, I'm going to end this video here and I'll do another like autumnal day again soon. I'm so happy with that cushion, I can't believe it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up if you did, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I shall see you at some point soon in another video. Bye!